Hello viewers, welcome to EduAid classroom. Hope all of you are doing good. আৰু হাফেলি তোমালোকৰ বহুতৰে হৈ আছে আৰু কাৰবা আহিবলগীয়া আছে। তো আজি আমাৰ EduAid classroom চেনেলত আমি শ্ৰীভূমি জিলাৰ পেপাৰখন পাইছো আৰু তাৰ ইংলিছৰ যিকিটা MCQ প্লাস ডেসক্ৰিপটিভ আৰু কি কোৱেশ্চনছ নতুন প্যাটাৰ্নৰ আহিছিল তাকে এটা সৰু আলোচনা লৈ এই ভিডিওটো লৈ আহিছো। হোপ এই ভিডিওটো তোমালোকৰ অকনমান হলেও বেনিফিট এটা হ'ব। সো লেটস বিগিন। কেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ কোৱেশ্চন নু দিছে শ্ৰীভূমিত যদি আমি চাও, সো যেহেতু প্ৰথম আজিকালি MCQ এটা প্যাটাৰ্ন হয়, সো তেওঁলোকে আৰম্ভণিখিনি ইমান বৰ ধৰে টান কোৱেশ্চন দিয়া নাই। সো আমি কোনবা ছাত্ৰৰ পৰা লোৱা, সো দুই এটা টিক মাৰ্ক হেৰফেৰ হ'ব পাৰে, তোমালোকে নিজে অলপমান বিচাৰ বুদ্ধিৰে চাবা। সো হোৱাট ওয়াজ লেঞ্চো's wife preparing? So of course it is easy question, supper. So what happened to the rain suddenly? তো এটো ঠিকে আছে, it suddenly changed into hailstones, নহয় বাকি কিটা তো হবই নোৱাৰে আৰু। So the postmaster was a fat amiable man. What is the meaning of the word? খুব কমন, এটো বহুতবার পরীক্ষাত আহেও। Amiable means friendly বা kind, friendly দিয়া আছে, that should be the answer. In the story a letter to God, the house is called the house. এটো এটা ভাল কোৱেশ্চন বুলি আমি কব পাৰো, এটো এটা ভাল কোৱেশ্চন বুলি আমি কব পাৰো। The house কিয় কৈছে? Different pakka villa built last year, only one hoy unique asil nohoy the solitary house. It has to be option D. Eta konman uncommon question dekhisu bohote solitary question to diye ketiaba teneko tomaloke saba. Lencho was compared the quantum akko eta CBSE sample paper opra tuli dia question, quantum of damage of his cornfield to a plague of locust ahileo sage atke kom khoti holeten buli koisile nohoy. So that has to be the answer. Moving on. Why should the tiger be lurking in shadow? Easy, catch the deer. Name the poetic device. It is a खूब common pattern. Hoi goise lahela. Every set of questions we are getting 2-3 odd questions on poetic devices. So poetic device used in the line pads of velvet. Ahi se bahut bar shuddha keu mark korise chhatro ba chhatri jone. That is metaphor. Who passes near the water hole? Deer. Baki khini to yeah both A and B, passes near the water hole. Bhal question dise. So tiger to lurking near the water hole thakibo of that sort. The tiger should be terrorizing the village with his white fangs and claws. Read the following two sentences quoted from Kurk by Lokesh Abrol and identify boria prose to dise figures of speech bisaribo karone nohoy. Both sentence. Air breathes of invigorating coffee. তো আমি এটা পার্সনিফাই এলিমেন্ট পাইছো, বতাহত আমি সুগন্ধ পাও। the states tucked under the tree canopies. Yes, এইকেইটা সিমিলি নহয়, এইকেইটা মেটাফোরও নহয়, এইকেইটা পার্সনিফাই হইছে এক্স্যাক্টলি। arrange the following sequence based question. রাইট তো আমি বিচাৰি লব লাগে, প্ৰথমে কোনটো আহিব? এপ্ৰিলছ গড, এটো আহিব নালাগে প্ৰথমতে। সাডেন হেইলস্টৰ্ম আগত আহিব। লেঞ্চো ইজ ডিভাস্টেটেড, তো প্ৰথমে আহিব ফিল্ড রাইপ উইথ কর্ন। 4 শুড বি দ্য ফার্স্ট অপশন। আমি চাই লম প্ৰেজেন্টেশন কেনেকে কৰিছে। 4 থকা কেইটা দিছে? এটাই দিছে আনডাউটেবলি। এনেকুৱাকে তোমালোকে যাবা যদি তোমালোকৰ আহিবলগীয়া কোৱেশ্চনটো তোমালোকে এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ সিকুৱেন্স বেসড কোৱেশ্চন পাই যোৱাহি। A tiger in the zoo, the poet's portrayal of the tiger in the zoo emphasizes. Bhal question. Loss of freedom and natural instincts. The importance of zoos in conservation. Teo naikwa. Beauty of animals naikwa. The danger posed by nohoy. The best option has to be B. Eneke jaba jodi enuka opinion based question or tomalokok dia thake. Mandela saw humanity in others even when. Best option jam ami. He was in position of power nohoy, treated badly kind of hoy, was pushed to amar textbook ot koa mote there ditatok physical torture kora hoisil. C has to be the better pick rather than the rest of the options. In his autobiography Long Walk to Freedom, Nelson Mandela says, at first as a student I wanted freedom only for myself. Why do you think he thought only about himself? Tetia kiyo teo bisarisil etu? He didn't want to think about the freedom denied to others. He was being selfish to hobo noare. As of now, he didn't think freedom denied to him was important to others, cannot be. He was too young to realize that freedom was denied to others as well. Yeah, teo tetia sage iman buji poa nasile kothatu. So in the bhal question, very nice question 14. So in the poem Amanda, the constant criticism of Amanda faces, duta option efale gusi gol sailo ekbar. Increase confidence, etu hobo noare. Decrease self-worth and rebellious, etu to as of now hoise. Better options kiba ase niki? Improved academic hobo noare. Better, no, it has to be the option B jetu ami paisilu nohoy. chocolate was harmful etu textual easy hoy acne September to March these are textual question what is notable characteristics of Kodabus expertise in agriculture Naikwa urban handicraft has to be the best pick their rich cultural traditions given below assertion reason dise ki dise sailong Kurgis are proud of their military achievements hoy teloke proud to hoy general career pa Kurgi both are true correct one has to be the answer we are going good how according to Ozable etu bhalke saba max keneke khumaise Ozable keneke khumaise ketiba enake diye question to according to Ozable did max enter to Ozable or mote max ke di aise balcony di pela aise boli koisil Horace gets angry when anyone discuss honor among suror majot last line of the story Ozable is a secret agent working from top secret government agency teok sale enukwa lage teo bhalke kam to korise duita false no hobo so Ozable has a conventional approach na appearance to conventional nasile so it has to be the first option I think নহয় kon jot koise je teo max hoy bhoy khaise ta mane max okonman anti kind of a national agency type of asil but Ozable is working for the government hetu clue to ami pai jao karon police aha boli teo jitia opinion eta disile so continuing ki koise deprivation suffering discrimination what is the meaning of the word underlined word that is discrimination treated differently and unfavorably correct how does Mandela's believe that love is more natural to human heart than its opposite in Phal question disable 24 is a good question I would say influence his view of human relationship the need for people to learn hate na he suggests humans are no hobo lage next see the next option highlights the potential for love in human interactions that should be the best pick creative solution to the chapter midnight visitor to the problem bhal question ebilak opinion based competency based question si Bhumi dise so enuka thone prepare kori jabo lagibo upcoming test examination and of course the final or karone to jot koise they able to think creatively in high pressure situations all of the above ase silo afraid of taking risk hobo noare unable to think no that cannot be it has to be c ebilak thakile ekbar moi bare bare koisu agor bahut bar videos buroto all of the above both a and c enuka option ekbar tumaloke gurutto diba se moi ki korilu se bhabilu c2 hoy but there is an option called all of the above but ever silom all of the above to answer hobo pare neki yat baru noare so that is eliminated kind of so espionage is spying when Horace was busy doing his work of theft what thing proved to be the hindrance badha ki asil the flowers heat of the day no hoy baru story question of trust Horace commits theft annually kora boli question hoy mane jetia kitab churi korbo kane binary trinally mane 8 bochor no hoy 3 bochor no hoy 2 bochor no hoy shadow refers to the shadow of tall grass the midnight visitor is sat in a French hotel meaning of the word slender dekhis akhub ebilak bhal bhal question dise slender or meaning ki so ebilak slim kitaboto ase sage meaning to tumalokor forgot to put it to easy one question what was the piece pindhote asil question to okon man entering to khulisil asolote question to koise textbook so what did Horace Granville forget to put on to teo pisot khulisile question or framing 32 okon man slightly confused hobo pare bahut lora solir majot karon forgot to put on while entering pindhote teo asile karon pisot the lighter to dibotate teo gloves jor khulisile what was the piece of evidence against Horace his fingerprints please ring me up grammar ahe golu as soon as he comes behaves as if khub dise enuka thonor question knew the other day mane past tense buza mad we have only a few minutes he received much help dash of the students his dia ase singular so it should be each of the students did his homework find a word that means difficult to reach inaccessible popular criticism has no effect so homonyms or question effect no hoy effect hobo noun lagibo done in a friendly way easy one amiable so dubar palu almost amiable question to I think comprehension ঠিক ঠাকে আসিলে আমার কারো অসুবিধা হব নালাগে শ্রী ভূমিৰ যিখিনি লৰাছলি চাই আছে ভিডিওটো কিবা কমেন্ট থাকিলে জনাবা সেকশনত তো নাও লেটস সি সেকশন বি কি কৈছে why did Lencho write a second letter to God একদম because he thought ki the post second letter কথাটো কৈছে ইয়া ট্রাবল বেছি নকবা কৈছা সাগে ভালকে যদি কলর দিবলে আছে তেওঁলোকে সাবা দে what should be written he wrote the second letter being a bit kind of অলপমান sad, devastated তেওঁ হৈছে at the loss of his because he felt betrayed, he felt cheated by the post office employees. So এই পইণ্টটো তাত লাগিব, betrayed, cheated, kind of a word to আহিব লাগিছিল. Do you think the postmaster did the right thing? বঢ়িয়া question দিছে 47. Do you think the postmaster did the right thing by helping Lencho? Because he was a man also, he was a kind, amiable kind of a person. He wanted to make sure ki Lencho's faith in God remain intact. এই পইণ্টটো আনিবা, তেওঁ ভাবিছিল, বিচাৰিছিল যে লেঞ্চৰ ভগৱানৰ প্ৰতি যিটো বিশ্বাস আছে এইটো অটুট থাকক, and that's why he has come up with this very idea. Hope তোমালোকে তেনেকেই আনসাৰটো প্ৰেজেন্ট কৰিবা. How did Mandela's understanding of freedom? একদম বঢ়িয়া. Mandela's understanding of freedom kept on changing with time and experience. আমি ক'ব পাৰো নহয়, তেওঁৰ সময়ৰ লগে লগে, এইজৰ লগে লগে, এক্সপিৰিয়েন্সৰ লগে লগে সলনি হৈছিল. বয়হুড ফ্ৰীডম আছিল, তেওঁৰ ভাবাইছিল ফ্ৰী বুলি জন্মিছে. Now gradually young man, then in Johannesburg, and then finally sensing that all the blacks are not free, then started desire for freedom for the entire black of South Africa. Boria question this, how old do you think Amanda is? How do you know that? That's also a textual kind of question. Teenage buliye kom, school going teenage girl, homework ekni ebilak point dile amar justify hobo. Would you agree that depths of the operation create the heights of character? Aru eta khub bhal question boli ko par lagibo Mandelar hoy, karon etu very much to be agreed upon. So amak dise, how does Mandela illustrate this, that jekhini heroes or mane mention ase দুই এজনৰ নাম দিবা, এইবিলাক আমি অকল গম পাইছো only because of the people of tremendous courage and sacrifice of these people that only be created because of those depths of operation create heights of character. Coorg offers a variety of adventures in the distinct reach in flora and fauna. What does Coorg offer to the tourists? Due to adventure sports যিখিনি দিয়া আছে tourist বুলি কওঁতে লগতে কিছুমান সিনাৰীৰ কথা আমি ক'ব লাগিব, যে যিখিনি বস্তু তাত আছে that মানুহ যেতিয়া ফুৰিব তাতে দেখা পাইছে, adventure sports plus the scenery should be mentioned. And with the brilliant eyes, all the brilliant stars, fill in the blanks. Stairs, বা বেনুকা কোশ্চেনও দিছে, কবিতাটো পঢ়িব লাগিল ভালকে. How does the tiger show his presence as described in the poem? এই কোশ্চেনটোত কি কৰিলে, how does the tiger show his presence as described in the poem? Presence বুলি কওঁতে আমি কি বুজাব খুজিছো, present in the zoo বা presence in the natural world অলপ নকল আছে, দুইটাই সৰুকে লিখি দিব লাগিব যেন লাগিছে কোৱেশ্চনটোত. সো বাই গাঁৱৰ ইন দ্য নেচাৰেল হেবিটেটত তোতে অলপ টেৰৰাইজ কৰিব পিপলক, বাট ইনসাইড দ্য কেজ, সো হি সিমস টু বি ৰাদাৰ in his quiet rage, just pacing to and fro in the cage. Etu ahibo. What shows that Coorgis might be the Arabic descent? Etu apparel ba the dress loi pelai jitu ase textual bostu. Stop that sulking at once, Amanda. You are always so moody. From the above line, do you think Amanda is sulking and it's moody? No, not at all, because she might appear to be sulky or moody to the speaker, the parent of Amanda, but she is kind of a bit disturbed because she has been always nagged by the speaker. She seems to be thinking in a different world altogether. Te all of teneke answer to likhiba. Etu dui dhoroner opinion ot jabo para question to. How does Ozabal manage to make believe? Etu bahut bar ahise question to, common ta question hoy etu. Who is Horace Dunby? What type of man he is? So juntu tomaloke attempt korisa, duta question easy dise. Is Max menacing or vulnerable? No, Max is not menacing বুলি কৈছে. Menacing মানে dangerous নেকি? তেওঁ no dangerous নহয়, except the gun that he was holding, nothing menacing about it বুলি এটা লাইন আমাৰ কিতাপত আছে. তো vulnerable কমেন্ট কৰিবা. সো vulnerable আমি কম, কাৰণ তেওঁ পিছত vulnerable মানে তেওঁ এফেক্ট হাৰ্ম কৰিব পাৰি যায়, কাৰণ তেওঁ ঠগাব পৰা গ'ল অজবলৰ বুদ্ধিৰ দ্বাৰা. ভাল দিছে কোৱেশ্চনটো. Write a story, outline দুটা দিছে. Write a letter to a friend describing trip from Guwahati to Darjeeling. Informal editor newspaper about the frequent power cut. Itu bahut bosor aha question hoy. Tapisot translate the following as per yesterday. Joa kali nilikhi pelai kali likhiba. Tomar your yesterday your father came to our village. Kaili tomar deuta amar gaon loi ahisile. Can you write para ne can dise? So the climate of Humia Dikole Likisa, Mane Belek Mother Emilato Koisa Sage. The climate of Shillong is better than that of Assam, Tuluna Koriba, Homor Zolobayu, climate of Shillong or Zolobayu Homotke, Hal. Give the substance of the following, go letu, সাবস্টেন্সে বহুতে এটেম্প কৰিব পাৰা কম্বাইন দ্য ফলোইং সিনথেসিস কোয়েশ্চন দিছে হি ডাইড ইয়াং ইট ওয়াজ আনফরচুনেট দ্যাট হি ডাইড ইয়াং বা আনফরচুনেটলি হি ডাইড ইয়াং বোথ শুড বি কনসিডার্ড কারেক্ট আই থিংক হি ইজ নট সিনসিয়ার নিদার কৰিব পাৰা হি ইজ নিদার সিনসিয়ার নর অনেস্ট বা হি ইজ নট সিনসিয়ার এন্ড অনেস্ট নিদার নর বেটার লাগিব where does he live do you know it এটা কোয়েশ্চন মার্ক আহিলে ভাল আছিল so where does he live do you know so do you know where he lives be the answer দুইটা ইন্টারোগেটিভ থাকিলে এটা আমার ইন্টারোগেটিভে হৈ যাব when he started for office it was still raining he sleep and cannot he is sleeping now dia ase I my friend ages so time is present perfect tense so it should be have not met be the answer so hope অলপমান হলো ভিডিও টু হেল্পফুল আছিল তোমার কারণে so EduAid classroom is launching its hslc exam success batch very soon if you are interested enroll today thank you for watching all the best